Welcome to another session of our Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough. Like I said earlier in my tweet, I hope you brought a jacket because this planet is very cold. There's snow everywhere. Alright, so the last thing we did yesterday was we finished up Havarl. We actually met the sages on top of this giant tower that they were at. And then we tried to go down into the Remnant Abyss. Turns out there's an enemy there that's just too tough. We're going to have to go back to it at some point. But we're going to have to go back to that planet anyway because we got to go to the old city and cross the bridge somehow. So we shift our priority to the new planet, Vold, which is a snowy planet, it seems, and this is the heart of the Resistance, the Angaran Resistance, where they're currently battling Ket. Every time I say Ket, I want to say Keth. So if I say Keth, just know I'm referring to Ket. And so we just arrived at the base. We were looking at some stuff on the outside, and now we're inside where it looks to be there's lots of different missions apparently here. So we're gonna check inside here, and then when we're ready to roll out, we'll go tell the resistance troops that we're ready. So let's see what the heck is going on in here. I also might need to change my squad mates. But I don't know yet. Maybe I'll just roll with them. I don't know. Remington says, my favorite band that got me into metal all those years ago, the one I linked with the violin fiddle duo, announced an album today and released a single. Ooh. But the thing is, they didn't put it up on YouTube like literally every other band does. They sell it. Not to mention it was crap. I'm so upset. Oh, man. So, you can't hear the song for free because it's not on YouTube. You have to pay for it, and it turns out the song's not that great, so you paid for crap. That sucks, man. That's terrible. Well, hopefully it's just that one song and it's not the whole album. It's kind of hard to judge like an album and stuff based on one song. It's better to listen to the album and see if maybe that song is just, thrown in there and it sounds better. It flows better when you listen to the album rather than just taking one song at a time. But I don't know. That definitely works, and then there's times where it just like, yeah, this is a bad album. I just can't. So I feel your pain, man. Feel your pain. Actually, the FPS is really good in this cave. What's going on in this terminal? Concerning the new visitors. I heard about the new visitors to Aya. Do I have to remind you what happened the last time their kind contacted one of our worlds? Kandara is a cesspool because of them. What? Wait, is he talking about us? I'm sure you and Ephra are receiving plenty of opinions from both sides. I trust you make the right call, Angic. Aya and Vold can't be overrun by those things, and I don't trust that so-called Pathfinder any more than the rest of them. Okay, so they are talking about us. Rude. Report. Fighter pilot Veshnaron. Veshnaron reporting in. Received some surprising news this week. Apparently, the human Pathfinder activated the vault on Eos. The newcomers are now settling on the surface. I don't know how I feel about this, Commander. It troubles me. A visitor from across dark space can access technology close to us for centuries. What does this mean? History tells us what happened when outsiders have more power than us. I apologize if I'm stepping out of line with my comments, simply thinking aloud. I trust your judgment in all things, Commander. Get into it, man. Get into a little bit of reading here. Remedy says, I'm really on the side of not even buying it at this point. The band split up last year. Everyone got replaced. It's just not the same anymore. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, then it's totally going to be a different sound. Especially if none of the original members are involved, then yeah, dude. That's like a... It's basically a new band. They say it's the same band, but come on, let's get real here. It's not. That sucks. Assassin Queen says, I listen to most, if not all, of my music on Spotify. Same here. I've been a Spotify subscriber for probably almost 3 years now. And it's just more convenient for me.
You didn't hear about the human? Landed right in the middle of Aya.
No. I hope they dealt with it.
That human is a pathfinder fighting for us. Have some respect.
You tell him, Jarl.
Jarl. And the Pathfinder.
Yeah?
Don't worry. They dealt with me.
So, where are we at right now? Is this like the Infirmary or something? What it looks like. Remington says, I love collecting physical albums. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people... I feel like my voice is like hoarse or something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of people that love collecting like physical albums, like whether it be CDs or the big thing is vinyl. A lot of people love collecting vinyl, and there was definitely a period where not a lot of people were into vinyl, but it seems like within the past, I don't know, 10 years, like vinyl is the rage now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, like, I used to collect CDs. I have a stack of CDs like right over there. It's just, it's more convenient for me to just use like a Spotify or something, because then I can listen to whatever I want and not have to worry about trying to put it on my phone or whatever. So, but I definitely know people that love collecting vinyl and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, man, because you get to look at the artwork and the booklets and all that stuff. The digital stuff doesn't have that, so. Remington says, well, the singer is the same and one guitarist. Other 6 to 7 people are new. Yeah, a big group like that, like, I don't know, that's... I feel like they would probably be the same if, you know, half or a little bit more than half were, like, returning members, but that's just way too many new people. Assassin Queen says, my friend gave me his premium account since he wasn't using it. And he's still paying for it? Man, that's a good friend. That's awesome.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall? My people worship here in private.
And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
Yeah.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Simple goodwill. Why worship in private?
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
Huh. I don't think my writer really believes in like religion and stuff like that, so I mean, we'll respect it though. Sure.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
That's it. Okay, all right. We've been blessed, chat. We've been blessed. Priestess role?
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What's going on with this guy? Is he possessed or something? Are you gonna perform, you know, exorcism? What's going on here? If this is a place to pray, what's going on? Religious beliefs?
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And with that is stronger dynasty.
Dynasty? Guess what? I'm gonna stab the priest. Priestess, excuse me. What? They don't get aggro or anything? This isn't Fallout. Out of here, man. No thanks, so rude. I wonder what her reaction would have been to that. Probably just been like, yeah. Something along the lines of, we're aliens and stuff. They're exactly as they describe you.
I have Kachari and Suma, or out of everything else.
So wait a minute, this is an infirmary? But yet there's a priestess here, I guess? I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's not that weird. Some people want the faith, man. Dr. Haran.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
Why is the game allowing me to just move the camera without having to click and hold like before? Okay. Interesting. Dun. Rebby says, when is the tomorrow's conference supposed to be? I don't know. I forgot. I think it's in the afternoon. Like I said, E3 has been weird the past couple of years where back in the day it used to start like on a Monday and go until like a Wednesday or a Thursday. This time around, like the past couple of years, they've been starting on like Sunday night. In this case, it's starting on Saturday. But yeah, I don't know. I'll alt tab and find the tweet that I saw the other day with like the times and stuff on it. So many questions.
I'm not sure which question I should answer first.
How about none of them? I simply wanted to express my surprise that someone was in my way.
Dr. Harim, maybe Ryder could help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby.
Oh, this guy's accent.
No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reach it.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
No one's had time? I mean, I'll do it, but what do you mean no one's had time?
A great system and no one spared the time to make it work?
You have no idea what you're talking about, or how many of ours have been killed or captured. I still have patience to see, and I can't waste energy on this. If you want to help, rather than judge, the supplies are by the wall, along with the directions to the caches.
The heck was that guy doing in the background? Alright, real quickly, let me find that tweet that has the schedule and stuff on it. For E3, let me see. Okay, so tomorrow there's only one conference, and it starts at 11:30 a.m. my time. And it is EA tomorrow. Great. Yeah, I get to hear all about the latest sports ball games. Tell me about your football, your hockey, and all that stuff. And then Sunday it's pretty big. It's Microsoft and Bethesda. Microsoft starts at 1:30 p.m. my time. Bethesda is at nighttime, dude. It's like, what is that? 8:30? 8:30 p.m.? That's gonna be one to watch. And then Monday, I'm probably not gonna stream on Monday. Is Ubisoft and which starts at 12:30 p.m. my time. And then Sony is in the later afternoon at 5:30 p.m. So yeah. And then of course Nintendo was on Tuesday at like 9 a.m. my time, and it's like I don't really care for Nintendo, but I'll watch it because it's E3. But yeah, that's the schedule. So EA tomorrow, Sunday is Microsoft and Bethesda, Monday is Ubisoft and Sony, and Tuesday is Nintendo. So there you go. Learn about all the new video games and stuff. Total Biscuit is doing the Snarkaton, so I guess he'll tweet anyway. Bethesda, one I wanted to watch at 4 a.m. Yep. 4 a.m. on Monday. That's for you, though. But yeah, this always has theirs late.
Good to see you again.
It's kind of funny, too, because Bethesda's kind of the one that started the whole, like, let's have our con on the weekend type of thing, or press conference or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. What is Bethesda going to show? Like, Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game, and Elder Scrolls Online, Morrowind. I mean, what else are they going to show? I don't know. I'm hoping for surprises, but, you know, when they announced that Fallout 4 that time, like, I don't think they'll ever be able to top that unless, you know, it's like Elder Scrolls 6 or something, but I doubt that's going to be a thing. Your duties.
Are you the doctor in charge here?
For the moment, my colleague Sella and I usually take turns. She's been on a break. There were too many battles. Too many she couldn't save. It hurt her deeply. Working here can be exhausting, and I don't mean just physically.
The infirmary's full. What happened?
The Ket attacked a civilian transport not far from here. These fighters were dispatched to defend them. We won, but it was close, as you can see.
Why are the Ket attacking civilian ships?
They capture Angara for slave labor. We've seen the detention camps. Some are transported elsewhere, and we never see them again. I can't imagine the horrors they're subjected to.
I'll let you get back to work.
That would be best.
Okay. We got a mission from him. What's up with these terminals? Like, we just read these and that's it? For the commander. I mean, I guess I read these. I don't know. Remington says Quake Champions. Yeah, they probably show that. It's been in closed beta this past month, but yeah, last year's was uneventful for Bethesda, hoping for some surprises now. Yeah, man. For sure. I mean, there's definitely going to be some games that we've probably never heard of and that are like, man, this looks amazing. So I can't wait for those. I made a list of games from last year's E3 that I thought were interesting and all that stuff. And I talked about it. Whatever we were streaming at the time. I don't remember what we were streaming a year ago. It might have been Rogue Galaxy or maybe Chrono Trigger. I don't know. Something like that. For the commander. Commander, I'm sorry. We managed to push the Ket back from Tekix. I hope somebody pronounces that, because I'm just saying it's Tekix. But they knew we were coming. Had traps laid out before we even crested the peak. Arjan didn't make it. He went down covering our saboteur. Took out nearly a dozen Ket before he fell. You'd have been proud of him. I wanted to let you know before word got back in a less delicate way. What's going on with the stuff back here? I'm seeing some flashes back here. I'll tell Escal to hold off on sending the notice. You should be able to break the news to your parents yourself. Commander, I am truly sorry. I know this must be difficult to read, but know that Arjan Do Zell was a hero today. Unset draft, I'm sorry. Pavoya, mother. I hope you and Lavalier, these words, man, are well. Little Follette must be a handful by now. Mother, something happened. I sent Arjan on a mission and he didn't come back. He's not coming back. His officer tells me he fell protecting his squad. This is my fault. He should have had more training. I'm so... It ended. We'll never know. Commander Dozil. We need more recruits for Havarl. The Ket haven't reached the ruins, but their attempts on the capital have been bolder. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. I know you're stretched thin right now, and I heard about Arjan. So I'm sure this is a difficult time for you. I wouldn't contact you if it weren't urgent. I'll be in the field. Reach me by comm at your earliest convenience. Captain Rowe. Captain Rowe. Hey, you were a guy that was mentioned in the email. Can I scan these weapons? Already did. Dun. Remington says, are you going to tweet stuff for E3? Just general thoughts and such? Maybe. Although I don't know. I don't want to spam the few amount of people that follow me with just like E3 stuff. Because most of that stuff is happening the weekend. I don't plan on streaming on Monday, but you know, we'll see. If not, then you know, we'll talk about it when we stream on Tuesday or something. But yeah, I mean, maybe like general stuff, like real surprises, like if there's like an Elder Scrolls 6 or something, or a new Fallout, then yeah, you can. I'll probably say something about that, but I don't know.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
It probably would make sense for me to tweet, because like all my tweets are basically like, hey, we're playing Mass Effect Andromeda, this is what we're doing, and then afterwards like talk a little bit about the stream, and that's it. So aside from that, it's just my Twitter's not that interesting. You seem short-handed. What happened?
Did they run into something out there?
The Cat are getting bolder. A band of them attacked our patrol last night. Our people managed to get out without much trouble, but I need to check them over.
Heaters.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight. If we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
Oh, we never knew about that. Something we learned new about the Angara. Bold.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
Okay.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
There's a lot of people around here to talk to.
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Can't even see you, you're so dark.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
This is my friend, Maisie. She helps supply the resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
Supply routes.
How do you get supplies with the cat everywhere?
The same way we came. There are caves and hidden paths all over Vold.
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items through the caves, little by little.
Children.
Their size makes it hard for the Ket to detect. We all do what we can out here, even children.
Dang. Using children. Let's not say that yet. Ephra?
How do you feel about Ephra?
Some speak ill of the man, but his plan is bold and the resistance is important. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help anymore.
Items for sale.
Are you selling anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left. What I do have, we need if we're going to stand any chance against the Ket. Maybe if you clear that Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
Okay. All right.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing what the actual like open area of the planet looks like. Is it gonna be like super snowy? Is it gonna be blizzard? I don't know. Logs. Look, I told you. I'm not interested in your collect. No, the Ket base. Big ship. It's like a fighter aircraft. They're bringing in more troops, bigger guns. That's not good. Going to cause. Keep watching. Log everything. Whoa. What's a data pad? Report. Estraja. Olisk. We sent a shuttle with enough medical supplies to last you through the cycle. Did you ever receive them? Our tracking signal went dark after we left the supplies at the drop point. Please respond and let us know they got to you safely.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Okay. Medical supplies?
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Due to limited resources, resistant medics have dressed wounds using industrial disinfectant and fabric scraps. The Angara's accelerated immune system prevents most major infections. What is that? A container? Angaran Ranger helmet. I really needed to dive more into the research and development stuff in this game because we need better weapons and we need to make better armor. Okay, so after 30 minutes, of course I was talking about other stuff, we can actually leave this room and go over here. Let's see. But I mean, when we got here yesterday, we spent like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes and that was it. So.
I heard about the Ket ambush. Is Alder okay?
She's fine. Alder's been through worse.
Oh, that's right. She was at Solveth.
Whoa! This is like a freaking... This is like a superhero cave. This is a bat cave right here. Whoa, man.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you,
Zeal.
Jarl. You must be Ryder. Jarl told us what you did for Kirin's team on Havarl. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Her voice sounds familiar. Remington says, I'm distracting Mr. Streamer with E3 talk. Hey man, it's good topics. No one's gonna complain unless there's some guy that watches this later on YouTube and he's like, oh my god, dude, you're talking more than you're actually playing the game. To that I say, well, that's a live experience, man. Which is a lot more fun than just, you know, being YouTube solely. It's not that fun. Sassy Queen says, woo! Mass Effect 3 is $5 on Origin.